I've been meaning to make this video for a minute, but now is a great time to do it because something else just broke. The deck will no longer go up and down. Something's stuck inside of here. So now I'm trying to pop it loose. I can't figure out what it is, why this would be getting stuck, and it's all the way up. So I'm at this yard that has this bahia grass and I need to cut it really low. Alright, so I wanted to point out a few issues on this mower that, let me see where I'm at. I'm at 67 hours, and most of these issues started around, I want to say it was 15 to 20 hours. As soon as I bought this mower, literally 2-3 weeks later, it was in and out of the shop 3 to 4 times. This is the brand new Compact Pro. This is the newest one that they sell. I'm not sure what year it is, but I just bought it this year. And it was just one thing after another. Let me show you, if you buy one of these mowers, make sure to never hit this deck on anything. This is a commercial mower. It's supposed to be built like a tank. If you hit this deck on anything, look how close they put this to here. And I tapped up against a vinyl fence coming out of somebody's backyard, and it shifted the whole deck backwards. So now, whenever you're trying to raise and lower the deck, it's getting caught on this right here, because there is literally no clearance. Every other mower that they make, this isn't here. I don't know why they put it there. Maybe because it's a compact mower, they had to do it like that. Just keep that in mind. If you ever get one of these mowers and you hit it on anything, you're gonna be taking them to the shop to get it fixed, because they're gonna have to bend this rod out right here that's keeping the deck where it's supposed to be. Some of the other issues that I had, I was standing in somebody's yard. Mower was on the trailer, my key was in my pocket. The mower tried to start by itself. Never have I ever seen anything like that before. After the mower tried to start itself, it was going haywire. The battery kept dying over and over, so I took the battery to AutoZone, got them to charge it up for me, and they tested the battery, so the battery was good. So I didn't know what it was, and then I put the battery back in the mower, started up fine, and later that day it died. So I took it up to the shop. They took it back and they told me that one of the fuses was blown. I don't know if it was an electric problem, but not very good in the first month. This is all before I had even made one payment on this mower. Some other issues. The day I got it back, after they had found that fuse problem, the throttle cable broke. And I had to rig it up. Let me show you right here. As you can see, that throttle cable has snapped off. It's not like the choke cable, where you can see that it is perfectly fitted into that slot. You can see how I sort of had to rig it up, and now I can only get the throttle to go up to here, and it's supposed to be all the way at the rabbit, so I'm gonna have to take that in and get it fixed. Keep in mind, this is all in the first month. Not one payment had been made yet. And then I started having the issues with the deck. So, like I said, I tapped it on a vinyl fence coming out of a yard. And he said that this is gonna have to be knocked forward, because you can't see it probably from the camera, but it is bent. Like, you can see how this is sort of slanted to the left. That pole is pretty much straight up and down, but this one's slanted. So I don't know if the mower is cutting uneven, but that's what the guy said. It should be cutting uneven if the deck is out of whack. And what he told me that they could do to permanently fix that, which is why I don't know why they would even send these mowers out like that, is this. He was talking about cutting this bracket off and moving it forward and then welding it back on. And then he had mentioned something about the rust in here. Again, on a brand new mower, why is there all this rust in there? Because my last mower, that's what ruined it. The frame started to rust and crack, and the deck just rusted itself completely away. And that was after I had the deck welded, so I don't really trust the whole welding thing. I don't think they go back and repaint it or anything like that to keep the rust off of it. But yeah, my suggestion would be, you know, I had a few issues at first. They kind of worked themselves out. I haven't had too many issues after that. But this deck thing now, it was fine. It was just touching on this a little bit when it went up and down. So everything on this whole system is connected. These arms run off of this, so when you're going backwards, you can feel it jerk because it's hitting on something. When you're backing up and then you go forward, it'll sort of make a popping feeling in the arm, and you can tell it's all on the side. But yeah, now I have this issue with the foot pedal to raise and lower the deck. This thing is not going up and down anymore. I can't figure out what it is. I can't tell if something is stuck in here. But there's these two little hooks, and I'm guessing these are stuck because I can't get it to go up and down, which is really unfortunate because, like I said, I need to cut this yard that I'm at really low. And no issues on this side whatsoever. I mean, you can see the space difference where they put this one and the other one. There's like, it's so close together you can barely see the gap. I don't understand why they would design something like this, especially a commercial mower. I don't know anybody that uses a mower commercial that does not hit them on anything. You know, I was worried at first when I bought this because my dad actually has the last model of this mower and it's held on by chains. And I was asking the guy, you know, is that better to absorb the impact? And he said, no, that wouldn't make a difference. But I thought that was odd, you know, that the other ones are hanging on by chains and this one has these rods on it. Another thing that I do not like about this mower is these armrests. These are non-adjustable. So if you're driving through a yard and there's trash on the ground, or you need to just move something really quick so you can go around it, you have to get off the mower. You can't reach over these to grab something, which makes no sense to me. Same with the old mower. These would go back and forth or one way just so you could get them out of your way, which is really stupid. I do like this flap right here, that it's a hard rubber, because I remember the metal one from the older version, it would just fall down every time. There was no way to keep it up because it was too heavy. And also, you know, this, if you hit this on a fence, it's not going to do anything. But yeah, I mean, it's really just a shame, you know. You buy a brand new mower, brand new commercial mower, because I'm coming from a homeowner version of this. I had the ZT34. And you know, you buy something like this because it's faster and supposed to be built a lot better. And then you hit one thing and then you pretty much ruin the whole mower. Yeah, I mean, it's just a shame. Now I'm gonna have to pay the shop to fix this. I don't get it. You know, I'm just gonna tell them to, you know, take this bracket off and knock it back a little bit, versus what the guy was saying, talking about cutting this section off and moving it somewhere else and welding it back on. For them to even say that as a suggestion, why wasn't it just made like that in the first place? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make people aware, if you know you're going to buy a brand new mower, this is most likely the version that you're gonna get, because they don't have the other one still, and a new one. And you know, this mower is $7,000, so, and I mean, I'm gonna drop this off at the shop and then I guess go get my homeowner mower that's lasted me 5 years, and it's never even been in the shop for anything. So yeah, just a real disappointment. But it's one thing after another breaking. And you know, I had some people warn me about these, but I know that my dad, he has the older version, and it's held up a really long time. Maybe they're getting cheap on the way they build these things. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate you checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.